this is our Nandai lesson 3, which is Nandai-san. On this lesson, we're talking about breathing exercises, breath control, and those sorts of things. We're going to even have a little bit of a discussion of some of the pathophysiology behind breathing. Now, let's talk a little bit about the martial concepts of breath. There's a term that is often utilized in Japanese martial arts that's called miso-ho. Miso-ho literally means body purification. When we look at breath exercises, it's really divided up classically into two. There are more divisions, but the classic two are miso-ho and kokyu-ho. Miso-ho are breathing exercises that are meant to calm you down, that are meant to help you focus, and that are really meant to help you to relax. Kokyu-ho breathing exercises are literally meant to help to condition your body. So when you see people performing kokyu-ho breath exercise drills, that would be like the muscle tension drills where they're tensing up the abdominal muscles, the pectoral muscles, the intercostal muscles. It helps to tone the diaphragm. A lot of times they'll make loud breathing sounds while they're doing that, as they do dynamic tension drills where they tense up the musculature throughout the body. The physiology of breathing. When we breathe in, we're breathing in oxygen, about 21%, mostly nitrogen, but oxygen 21% into our lungs. When we're doing the meditative breaths and we're breathing in and we do that breath hold, that creates sort of a negative inspiratory force, and it creates a back pressure that forces oxygen through that alveolo-capillary membrane and helps to improve oxygenation within the bloodstream itself. As we exhale, we're getting rid of carbon dioxide, CO2, which is a metabolic waste product. Other waste products are urination, defecation, sweating, those sorts of things. Your body will get rid of waste products through the process of metabolism. Those two types of breathing exercises really date back into antiquity. When we look at miso-ho exercises, those are really exercises that were meant to calm you down, help you to relax, and bring your heart rate down. When we look at kokyu-ho, those were exercises that were specifically designed to help with the apparatus of breathing, the trap muscles, pectoral muscles, abdominal muscles, and diaphragmatic tone. So let's take a look at some breath exercises.
When we talk about miso-ho and kokyu-ho, I often go back to this gentleman, Steve Sugano Sensei. Steve passed away back in 2010, but I had the honor of training with him at several various seminars. One of the breathing exercises that Steve taught was this idea of this rocking motion. Sugano Sensei was actually an original student of Morihei Ueshiba, the founder of Aikido. This motion simulates the waves of the ocean, and it's very relaxing. Many meditative postures are done from this position, which is a seated seiza, wherein I'm practicing my belly breath. Let's talk about kokyu-ho. On seated meditation, kokyu-ho drills involve the actual movement of the arms. The arm movement helps you to open up the chest, utilize the intercostals, and also push down the diaphragm. Standing drills, such as this, I'm pressing an imaginary ball out as I press my air out, breathe in, press the air out. When we look at this extension drill, I'm visualizing water or ki flowing out of my index finger as I press out with my abdomen and control my breathing. On a centering drill, we're understanding the idea of breath and weight disposition. Fixed to the earth or attached to the earth as I press out with my abdomen, breathe in with the intercostals, press out above, down, and settle my weight. For more lessons on kokyu-ho, this is an excellent reference for instructors.
our heart rate, slowing down that parasympathetic or sympathetic response through breath exercises and through breathing control. We see that nowadays taught in the military with ranger breathing, Navy SEAL breathing, combat breathing, box breathing, whatever method you want to call it. But that's one of the few things that we can do as human beings to understand the link between the physiology of fear and our ability to control that response to fear, which we've talked about before as an adrenalized state.
Kokyu-ho and miso-ho, these breathing exercises, are truly some of the greatest gifts that we could have gotten from the ancients. The martial arts skill sets that allow us to understand that we can connect our breath, and by connecting our breath, we can calm ourselves when in an adrenalized state. That can greatly improve our performance, greatly improve our function, and in a life and death setting, it can greatly improve our survivability. Learning how to properly breathe through these ancient exercises is one of the greatest gifts the ancient masters have given us. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. This is Dane Harden with Dane Harden Martial Arts on YouTube. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of the video.